What's up guys, Dave from BC Bushcraft and welcome to another video. I believe that I have found the budget bushcraft knife. I think that I have found the knife that has the best ratio versus price versus quality that there is available on the market. I would like to tell you guys what that knife is and the reasons why, and we're just going to dive into it and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. The knife that I'm talking about is the Bahco Carpenter 2444. This knife I purchased for $11.67 Canadian on Amazon. You know, free shipping, especially if you got Prime. You could probably get this thing in 2 days. This knife is a stainless steel knife, and it is what it is. It looks exactly like a Mora. This is probably a Mora clipper design. Read reviews and people believe that's basically what this knife is. It just is has the Bahco logo stamped on it with a little bit different of a sheath design with the Bahco stamped on there too. But it's a Mora sheath. It's got the exact same design. Everything just shouts Mora about this knife. Even the metal inside of this is 12C27N, which is what steel is in the budget knives of the Mora series. Not including the Garberg and maybe some of their other higher end stainless steel knives that they do sell. In comparison, I have a couple other Moras that I do own. I own the Companion. This is the carbon steel version of the Companion. They are the same thickness, basically the exact same length, same blade length, profile, everything about them. The only thing that's different is the texturing on the handle. This doesn't have the kind of diamond pattern that the Bahco does. This is a little bit more aggressive on your hands. You might find that it could, potentially not be as comfortable as the Companion, but for wet environments and with gloves on, this thing's going to stay in your hands better than the Mora Companion. But the rubberized grip, regardless, is always going to stay in your hands better than the majority of other knives. So the difference isn't very much with these knives. But the Companion is, between $20 to $25 Canadian on Amazon, depending when and where, etc., that you buy it. With that being said, you can almost get 2 of these for the price of 1. And right there is basically you're getting almost the same knife for, $10 cheaper Canadian. And I can't, I really do like the Companion, but like this knife is pretty much a Mora, but just, cheaper. It's even cheaper than the like 511, the kind of red handle or blue handle ones that they got going. Those ones are like $17. And I think that you're getting a better handle design with this knife here. So I really don't think that you can beat the price that they have this Bahco Carpenter knife on Amazon. You might not get it for the price that I got it for, but regardless, at like $12, $13, this knife is probably worth $20, $22 overall. The fact that they're selling it for that cheap blows my mind, kind of, and I really do think that any bushcraft, hunter, fisherman type of person really should have one of these in their kit. The orange handle, orange sheath makes for good visibility. It's stainless steel, so you won't have to deal with rust and all of that stuff. If you're, a lot of people that aren't really into bushcraft but like doing outdoor activities and wilderness activities, they don't want carbon steel knives that can rust on you because it's annoying, it's a pain to take care of them. Not everyone is interested in taking care of knives as diligently as bushcraft people do. So having stainless steel knife is a really big plus for people like that who don't care to, want to sand down and oil up their knife all the time and keep it all nice and shiny. The stainless steel just does it for you, and you're not really, there's nuances in between the metals and sharpness and things like that, what you can do with a carbon steel versus what stainless steel, but for people like that, it just won't matter. And even if you are a bushcrafter, I'm in Vancouver Island, it's wet, it's not raining right now, but it rained yesterday, it rained this morning. My environment is wet. I'm starting to appreciate a lot more stainless steel knives than I am appreciating the carbon steel knives. I'm adding more stainless steel knives to my kit so I can have better choices for those crazy weather days that even though I want to go outside, like I don't want to be dealing with rust and things like that. And for longer trips, if there's potential for rain, I don't really want to have carbon steel on me, depending what I'm doing, right, obviously. So I really do think that this is a great knife option for the money. I don't really know if there's a better option out there. I used to think the Companion was the best option out there, but this is basically the Companion except cheaper. So how could I not say that this is the budget bushcraft knife that's out there right now? So to conclude everything, you can't really go wrong with this knife. I mean, $12, you're getting a really good companion knife for an axe and a saw. It's going to carve for you. It's it's going to cut up trout. It might skin deer. I don't really know because I'm not a hunter, so someone else would have to tell you if it's good for that or not. I think people use Moras and some other knives when they're processing deer because they are cheap knives, and if they get all gunked up with blood and stuff like that, it's easy to clean these and they're not too expensive to replace. Instead of spending $100 on a skinning knife, you can buy like a couple of these, and if they dull out while you're skinning out an animal, you can just switch them out, type of thing. So regardless of who you are or what you're doing, this knife is it's a great knife for the price, and I think it's it really is the budget one out there for $12, and I can't really say much more, but I think that every bushcrafter out there should probably purchase one of these and at least extend their kit to have a stainless steel knife option. Overall, you cannot go wrong with this knife. The price and what it's worth for functionality, it's just not beatable, I don't think, at this time with what is out there. So I highly recommend that you go and grab one of these while you can, and when you do, you'll see exactly why I think that this is the budget bushcraft knife. Anyways, this is Dave from BC Bushcraft. I hope you guys have a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.